Well, some would argue that the former champion Petr is the greatest fighter in UFC history to have actually lost 3 fights in a row. This man has either been champion or #1 contender for much of his UFC career. He's got that patented high shell. He's one of the best boxers in the UFC, and if you are looking for a boxer to cross over to the sport of boxing in this era of super fights and realize success, you could do a whole lot worse than Petr. He doesn't really have much interest in that right now. He wants to get back to undisputed greatness, and he's got a good opportunity in this matchup tonight to do just that. Petr. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this Bantamweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Petr And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, it's usually all offense all the time out of Merab Dvalishvili, the Georgian, the Team Sarah Longo staple. As this round gets underway, you got to think he's going to go to the takedown early and often, and he doesn't get discouraged when the opposition gets back up. He chains his takedowns together as good as anyone in this bantamweight division, and he believes that will be the path of least resistance here tonight. And he blocked the punch there. Nice jab there from Petr early in the fight. He has been criticized at times, though, for playing with his food a little bit early on in these matchups.
Well, he's a bit of a slow starter, John. So usually the jab comes out first from Petr because he's trying to build reads. So he tries to pull something out of you that will allow him to start to build his game plan as the fight goes on. But man, that dude has a fantastic jab.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Dvalishvili. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut. That submission looks tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. In the half guard. Getting them out here. He's got to start throwing now.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Dvalishvili. Back him out now. Jan's in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. And now he's got the back. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Petr Yan. 15 seconds to go.
Scramble and get up.
5 minutes in the books.
All right, buddy. Sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Man, I would think when you fight a guy like Petr Yan, you got to be in the best shape of your life, DC. He never stops. All right, there it is again, DC. That Petr Yan jab has been in his opponent's face all night.
Well, Petr Yan gets an idea of what you're going to do in the octagon, then you will see the activity pick up. But it all starts and ends with that beautiful jab.
Dvalishvili's in half guard. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see. Nice transition.
Good work from the top here by Petr Yan.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Oh, right into mount. Great job landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow, you need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Jan's in half guard.
That was a slick transition.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
Stop!
Great round. Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right. Perfect round. I need you to go out there and do more of that.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, timely hook. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Nice leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And the uppercut lands.
He's got some hands, man.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Straight right hand, no good.
So many fighters waste energy trying to hang on the double. You gotta go to one leg. Whenever those guys have their legs split so far apart, you're not gonna collect the legs together to finish the takedown.
Low kick is there. Oh, huge Superman punch. Straight right hand now, just misses. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. That punch no good.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Nice shot there by the champ.
2 minutes now to go. Quick jab.
Oh, nice takedown.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Changing the position.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Come on, you got a minute left. You got to push now. Time to go.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He's constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, it's time for that second win now. I'm ready for that second win. Let's turn it up now, okay? You gotta wake up out there. You gotta stay focused, stay alert, okay? You try to need to.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be.
He's had a huge strike right there.
Massive shots that he landed. Great job.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Just out of range with that right hand. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. Great timing on that double leg.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Petr.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
I'm standing this up. You need to work.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Under a minute now to go. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, Johnny. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
5th and final round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Really hard connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's oh!
Back to the feet now. Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands. Don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours. And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Petr. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Oh.
Posture, look for those heavy shots now.
Seconds to go now. 20 seconds to go in the fight.
Get that knee in.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Stop.
All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 50-45, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
All right, so there he is. He remains the hunted at 135 pounds, the and still UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World. They go the full 25 minutes here tonight. But once again, a